So I'm going to look at the character design portfolio.
Yeah.
I mean, one benefit from this workshop is also, in case you don't have a portfolio, you know what to put, It's good. There's good silhouette here. They would like to see quick sketches or like concepts like this, and then made it into a final sketch. For example, if you did like 3 variations of a what's it called, the snake charmer.
Yeah.
You took one of them and you made it into a final sketch. It will be cool. But I like the shapes, the design. It's cool. What are you doing these days? Are you looking for work? Are you looking to do masters, or what's your intention with your portfolio?
So my intention for now is to actually just do my own thing and maybe build like an Instagram that has some consistency.
Yeah.
Um, because I've actually already done my master's from
Yeah.
Vancouver Film School, and
Okay.
uh, I've done like a few films even after that where I was working for I think for social causes. So I was in
Mhm.
the educational sphere working on pedagogy and video games,
Okay.
intuitive learning, and so on and so forth. But now I was just thinking of building like a presence maybe online and
Yeah.
creating
It's
my own
important.
stuff.
Yeah. Because your portfolio is very solid. You already have the basic elements that you need for a art department job. You have like good design, good drawing skills. You have also like most of the things that we need for a design portfolio. You have expressions, you have like mouth shapes even. That's pretty cool because you don't see that often, but it's very important in some of the productions, in especially like TV films, because sorry, TV animation, the series, because you don't have the budget to animate hand like frame by frame. So they often do rigs, and if a rig has mouth shapes, it's very, very good to have.
So
They're cool,
Vaibhav,
like silhouettes and poses. Sometimes I feel like something is a bit off, but otherwise I can see that you can improve it. Just maybe a factor of time. Maybe you
yeah,
didn't have enough time for a page. Because I see like, okay, like her face here seems a bit squished compared to the rest. Like this one seems much bigger.
yeah,
So
yeah.
this, I think, could be just a problem with time. I'm I'm sure if you had more time on each page, you would have more consistent drawing, but it's still very consistent, and you always see the same character. So, and the turnaround is quite good.
Yeah.
So
So
it's a good portfolio.
just wanted to ask you, do you?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think there are possibilities of applying from India to studios outside of India,
there
right?
is, there is. Yeah, there's definitely this possibility. I
Okay.
mean, I often work from France, but I'm not working always in French studios. So my remote location doesn't really matter if my work is good enough.
Okay. So in
Yeah,
that
I think
case, you think
you
I should
can
apply?
try approaching studios.
Mm.
Maybe start not with US studios, try with the ones in London, because those studios are more open since COVID to work with people outside. And also in Canada, the US studios, they can sometimes be a bit more difficult to approach. And always ask for the rates that are usual in their country, not Indian rates. So yeah.
You said London. Any studios that you think might be open to this kind of aesthetic? Because
Aesthetic is good. I think you have to make a portfolio that's more consistent. You have to make it shorter, first of all, because you have too many drawings. But also having a very updated Instagram page is good way to go, I think. Like you were thinking, because often now recruiters, they're on Instagram looking at portfolios because everyone is there, scrolling and stuff. So
mm,
some of the work I wouldn't put like this. I wouldn't put in your portfolio because I think you have stronger work
yeah,
than this. Yeah, I prefer the exploration of her than this page. The small girl, I like more.
mm,
Her, she feels a bit weird with the hip being displaced so much, and like you don't feel the weight because if she's holding on to all this stuff, like it's heavy. All her weight should be on this leg, so I would make
right.
this leg more straight, even a bit here. So this leg for me
Yeah,
would be a bit like this.
yeah.
So
The
that
center
way
is
it
what
kind
is
of can balance the weight of the lady.
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense.
But otherwise, yeah, your drawings are very solid. I think you shouldn't have a problem getting like some job freelance work outside of India too. But you just need to make a more consistent portfolio and yeah, keep updating your social media. Should be
Yeah, not with that. So I was actually thinking of like what are the ways in which we can keep
yes.
updating it and also make it appealing whilst updating it. So
Hmm. Me, I'm not very good at updating my social media. It's Gaurav who is very good, who's gonna be teaching you guys next week. And this guy, he knows how to get clients outside while being in India. It's his superpower. Yeah. Maybe don't have like you can have simple characters, but um, yeah, focus on a few. Like I told you, have two projects maybe in your portfolio, and one a bit simpler, but maybe slightly more complex because very rare to have projects like this. Like um, what's the Brazilian movie, Boy in the World? They have a character as simple as this one, but it's very rare, you know.
okay.
Yeah, it's good. I like the drawings. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, these are how I explore. Like I keep drawing till I'm okay with one and then I clean that up.
Yeah, that's a good approach. I do the same. You can exaggerate even more the rough feeling, you know, because
Yeah.
it's a style that you're going for to show some punk aesthetic, you know, to be more rough and like violent with the lines. You can exaggerate that a bit more, I feel,
Okay.
in the drawing. But overall, it's very good work, I think. You can
Yeah.
yeah, you can just put it, compile it into something and it should be okay. This one reminds me of my roommate's drawing a lot.
So I
Yeah,
pick on a lot of the aesthetic. I think it naturally like I'm picking from Dexter's Laboratory. So
yeah. It's a very good
so
show.
that and of course UPA is also another thing.
Yeah.
When I do backgrounds,
Hmm.
the kind of stuff that I'm looking at, how to simplify and just use
Right.
lines to kind of communicate that. So yeah.
No, it's good. And yes, if you want to make art department portfolio, do include your backgrounds. It's good.
Yeah, these are my backgrounds.
Yeah.
The one that you have it on.
It's from your grad film or
Yeah, yeah, it was from my grad film, and later on I did some other work also, which
yeah.
because of NDAs and whatnot, I haven't been able to put out.
Hmm.
But yeah, I usually this is my backup aesthetic. Like this comes more
No,
naturally
It's,
to me.
it's well done. I think it's good. Yeah. Yeah, the thing with approaching studios, just write emails, make a portfolio, like a PDF maybe, plus add your Instagram. So upload both of them on the emails, write to them that you're a freelance artist, you're looking for work. Maybe try the commercial studios because they always like to experiment with style, you know, and they are welcome to bring more and more new people to their teams because feature studios in the US, they always work with the same people. So it's very hard to penetrate, you know, this market. So it's better to start with the commercial studios. And since the work gets done super fast as well, like if I was working on a feature film, I would take 4 years to put my work out there for other studios to see and give me more work.
Yeah,
But if it's commercial, maybe in like 3 or 4 months, the video is already out and you have something to share on your social media, you'll have your credits. And because these studios are often quite popular, you'll have like visibility, you know, through them, through their websites, through their credits on their social media. And yeah, I think it's good. And even if you don't get the job that you want, for example, character design, you can start with layout posing, you know. In your email, don't be like very specific to only wanting to work in art department. Maybe the first few projects you can try to just get to the studio try to get in touch with them and like make some connections. And then you can kind of tell them, slightly push or nudge them, telling that, hey, I want to try character design. Can I, And sometimes it works out like that. So I think it would be good for your portfolio. Maybe
And
cleanup animation. I've done a lot of cleanup animation after my school.
uh,
Yeah.
do you think that uh, working a job outside of India while staying in India, you can still make enough money? That's like,
You make more money, no? In India, the expenditure is less.
hmm. No, I'm just like saying as compared to a regular corporate job versus like
Oh,
being
yeah,
in.
yeah. You can.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
a real possibility. Okay,
Yeah, it is. It
good to
is.
know.
And it's while doing a thing that you like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, it's a possibility. And Gaurav will speak, like his talk is about this, I think. So he's gonna tell you about how to make connections outside. And freelancing from India is really beneficial because are not spending a lot, but you're getting a lot of money from outside.
Yeah,
So yeah, here for me, when I work in France, um, I earn French money, but at the same time, I'm spending like a French person, so I don't save a lot.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
it's true, man. All right, it's very good portfolio. I like your work.
Yeah, Ira.
Thank you
Yeah.
so
See,
much.
I have told you
So,
the same, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Near the park.
I
is
thought like I was in the intermediate level, so I was just like maybe it may be partially there, but not good enough to actually apply to studios.
you can apply, but you can always keep working on your own stuff.
Yeah,
And the more you work on your own stuff, you better you get anyway.
yeah,
And there's also this possibility of working on your own projects. Like I was saying, for residencies, you can apply, if you have your own stories.
yeah,
Because there's a lot of residencies in France, for example, and they're open also to people from outside of France. For example, Upamanyu, my friend in India, he did a residency at Annecy for his feature film that he's making in India. And yeah, he started also like this. He had his own story to tell. He had his work, which was great. And he reached out to all these residencies, trying to get some funds, but also these like connections, traveling a bit and stuff. It's good. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
try that as well if you have a story to tell.
yeah, definitely. Lots of stories. Cool.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Good luck with your job hunts.
Thanks.